my brows are done, I'm gonna give you guys a story time while I do the rest of my face, and it's about my nail tech. Well, not my nail tech, because she doesn't do my nails, she does my toes. My toenail tech. Let's make that specific. I told this story on my TikTok about how this nail tech like really had me so messed up, y'all. And I'm such a nice person, and everybody who knows me knows that I love getting service. Like, I love a beauty maintenance. Like, I want to be a beauty maintenance when I grow up, honestly. Well, I recently went on a Bahamas trip, y'all, and it was so fun. That vlog is coming out soon once I get a chance to sit down and edit it. But to go to Bahamas, I had to get my toes done because it's a tropical trip. My feet are going to be out. I set an appointment about 2 to 3 weeks before. I'm gonna say 2 weeks. 2 weeks before the appointment, I set it. When I set the appointment, I paid my deposit, set my appointment, was ready to go. I'm not really thinking anything of it because it's 2 weeks out and I'm just doing my thing. She texted me the Tuesday prior to my Saturday appointment. So my appointment was on Saturday. She texted me the Tuesday before. And she just basically was like, just texting to confirm your appointment. Just wanted to make sure that you would still be coming. Yeah, and I'm not a good texter, y'all. I am an avid text you back in my head, but nothing is sent in real life. Like, that is the type of person that I am, and I will take full accountability for that. It's not a good thing at all. I really need to work on that, but like, just to be transparent, I'm not going to lie and say that I text back quickly, because I don't. So she texts me to confirm the appointment. Mind you, this is 96 hours before my appointment. My appointment's on Saturday. She texts me on Tuesday. Let's keep that in mind. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's 4 days. 4 times 24 is what? 4 times 24 is 96. So 96 hours before my appointment is when she asks to confirm. That's already odd. To me, that's already odd. 96 hours, you need confirmation 96 hours before. Usually people send a confirmation text 24 hours to 48 hours before, but that's just me. That's just what I believe. But people have their rules for whatever they have their rules for. Some of them suck, but that's just how it is. A little like later, after she sent me the text, I saw it, and I think I just got pulled into something else, so I did not text back. Like I said, I'm an avid read it, text back in my head, and call it a day. So didn't actually text back. The next day I realized, oh, I didn't text back. So I promptly text her. I text her within that second. I didn't even go and do anything else because I'm like, I will forget again. So I'm gonna do it now. I promptly text her and I told her I will be there. She texts me a little later. Hey, it's been 24 hours since the confirmation text was sent. I canceled your appointment and you're going to have to book another one. Mind you, this is still 72 hours before the appointment. I let her know that I will be there. So 72 hours before the appointment, I text her and let her know that I will be there. She cancels my appointment, y'all. So I don't know if she canceled my appointment on Tuesday or Wednesday. All I know is when I text her back, she had already canceled the appointment. If she texted Tuesday, she would have canceled my appointment 96 hours before because I didn't confirm. If she canceled on Wednesday, she would have canceled 72 hours before my appointment because I didn't confirm. Either way, it's crazy. Either way, to me, that's crazy. Usually, like I said, most service providers give you 24 to 48 hours before to confirm. And they don't even cancel your appointment. They just kind of put in their mind that you might not show up. I don't know where they do that at. They just cancel appointments just because you didn't confirm, which is fine with me. I don't have a problem with it. But 72 to 96 hours before you want a confirmation and you want to cancel? What? In no world do I feel like that's right. In no world do I feel like that makes sense. In no world do I feel like that's logical. No world. I leave for my cruise to the Bahamas on Monday. My appointment is on Saturday. I don't have time to find somebody else to do my toes or anything. So it just kind of pissed me off because like I have to choose you. And I didn't want to because at that point I was already annoyed. I was already annoyed with the services that you provided. And you didn't even provide me a service yet. So I'm like, ugh, I have to book this appointment again because I'm not going to find anybody else in this time frame. But like, I don't want to. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't even argue with her. I just go and I book another appointment. When I book another appointment, she has an option on her thing. You know how she takes a deposit. She has an option on her booking site to do the deposit or to, you know, waive the deposit. Now, I click the option to waive the deposit. Oh, y'all, I forgot to put on my blush. I like underpainting and I'm always forgetting to underpaint. I want a lot. I want to look very happy and joyous and alive. I'm like, you know what? Let me just, unwillingly I did it. I just booked the appointment, but I waived the fee. And I just go about my day. Later on that day, I get a notification because my bank sends out notifications whenever I'm charged. I get a notification from my bank that I was charged for a deposit for the appointment. At this point, I'm annoyed. Like, I'm like more than annoyed because I was already annoyed. Now I'm frustrated because it's just like, I booked an appointment. I did like everything correctly. The only thing I didn't do is confirm within the time frame that you deem necessary, and that is unnecessary. A 96-hour confirmation before the appointment is unnecessary. So I'm annoyed because like, I don't like your policies. And you just took $40 from me and I haven't gotten anything done. A $40 deposit is crazy. And it wasn't $40 at once, but $40 in total is the same to me. Like, it means the same thing. I'm like, I didn't even argue with her through text because I think like, or I wasn't trying to argue with her through text. If it came to that, I wasn't trying to argue, period. I just wanted to address the situation, but I wasn't going to do that through text because a lot of things can be misconstrued in text and you don't understand the tone. You don't get a tone from a text or anything. So something that it was meant to be very like docile, very like calm, can turn into something like a conflict, and it doesn't have to be that. Like, I just want to get this thing resolved. So I'm like, I have to see her on Saturday anyways. So I am just going to address it on Saturday. That way nothing is like misconstrued. Nothing is taken in a way that it wasn't meant. Like, I'll be in person. I'll be able to speak to her and speak, you know, logically to her. And we can understand each other. The whole time I'm thinking this is by mistake. Like, you took a second deposit by mistake. Probably because you have your site set to take a deposit every time somebody books an appointment. And it just doesn't have the intelligence to understand that, you know, I already booked an appointment and all that stuff. So I'm thinking this is an accident, error on her booking site side, and it wasn't meant to be that way because, like I said, I was going to make it to the appointment. There's no reason that my deposit should have been taken twice, like, you know. So I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna go to her. I'm gonna tell her I was charged twice for the deposit, so you can either refund me my second deposit, or you can like dock whatever I owe you, because usually I pay her that $20 deposit and then I owe her something after she does my nails. So I'm like, you can dock whatever I owe you after you do my nails or whatever. So those are the options that I'm bringing to her attention when I get there. And that's what I decided on. Like I said, I'm not going to act like I wasn't frustrated, because I was, but I didn't feel like it needed to be a whole thing. Like, there need not be an argument. I don't need to get riled up because, like, this is a mistake. Like, she didn't mean to do this. So I just go ahead. I just go about my business and I just like don't think about it. Mind you, I'm preparing for a vacation anyways, and anybody who goes on vacation knows like the days before a vacation get hectic. So I'm not even thinking about it. I just go about my like business. So on Saturday, I am ripping and running for this trip that I have coming up, and I get a text. Lo and behold, it's from the nail tech lady. And she's basically like, hey, can you come at 3:30? My appointment is at 3. So let's keep this in mind. She asks if I can come at 3:30. Let's also keep in mind every appointment that I've had with her, she has either been late or she has had somebody sitting in a chair when I get there, which causes her to be late. Any appointment that I've had with her has gone at the time it's supposed to. So there's that. Let's also keep that in mind. So we do the appointment, she does my toes. Excellent job, by the way. I'll put in the picture of the toes. Like, she does a good job, which is why I've gone to her so many times. It's not like she does a bad job. It's that she's unprofessional, and that's the problem at hand. So she does the toes and we're done. I then ask her, how much do I owe you? Just to see where her head's at, to see like, oh, do you know that your thing charged me twice? Or if she even understands what the issue is. You know, just like scoping the scenery out. She says $47. $47 is usually how much I owe after I paid the 1 deposit, not how much I owe after I paid the 2. So this is $87 for a pedicure. Let me break down the pedicure for you. I get there, mind you, she doesn't do soak off, so I had to soak off my nails by myself. And she basically does, because I get an acrylic, she does the acrylic and she obviously paints the nails. You know how sometimes you go to a nail salon and you get a pedicure and you get your feet soaked, you get your legs kind of like massaged, you get a little 1-2. No, none of that. Just the acrylic, the painting, and boom, you're on the way, get out. Like, that's it. So $87 is what she wants me to pay. Now, if I was at a nail salon and you said $87 after you just gave me a foot massage, after you just gave me a leg massage, after I just sat in here for 2-3 hours and just got done up, I would say, yeah, $87 after an hour of work. You didn't soak my feet, you didn't give me a little leg massage, none of that. $87 is crazy. So I'm not paying you $87 when I usually pay you 60 something dollars. I'm thinking, oh, she doesn't know that she charged me twice, which is fair. You have a lot of clients within the week, you have a lot going on, you probably don't even remember. No problem. I'll remind you. I'm like, oh, okay, she still don't know. Okay, that's all. I'm just gonna let you know, sis. You charged me twice for a deposit, right? Sit with that. Let that sink in for a little bit. Let's see where the conversation go. If we get a little doc in how much I owe you, if we get a little sum, like a little remorse or something. Y'all, why does she look me dead in my face, dead in my eyes, and say, oh, the deposit is not refundable? For who? For you? Because I promise you, it's either you're gonna give me my money or the bank gonna give me my money. I really don't care how it go down. You get to choose which way you go. Like, you got 3 options here. You can refund my money, you can dock how much I owe you today, or you can deal with the bank. Either of those 3, it's perfectly fine with me. I don't care which way it go. That's either of those 3, I'm perfectly fine with doing. But I am going to get my money back, one way or the other. Believe that. Believe that. It was like, this is the second or third time that this has happened that I've texted you, and usually I double text you, but because I've done that before, I didn't this time, which I don't deny. I don't deny that I'm not a good texter. I deny that this is a professional way of carrying a business. Who cares if you have to double text? If I'm the client that you have to double text to get a confirmation from, and you need a confirmation that bad, you would not care. You own the business. I do not own the business. You have a responsibility to be professional. I do not have a responsibility to be professional. I am the consumer. You are the business. So whether or not I need to be double texted is beyond me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter in this instant because every time you text me, I literally text you the next day. It's not like I don't text you at all or whatever, because this is the first time you've had to cancel my appointment, right? Right. So I don't care like what you're hollering about. And I'm telling her, I'm like what in what world does that make sense? For you to cancel an appointment that I didn't ask you to cancel, all because I didn't confirm within 96 hours of the appointment. 96 hours? You know how much can happen in 96 hours? And what if I told you I could be there in 96 hours and 24 hours before I couldn't be there anymore? Then what? Because people usually know within 24 to 48 hours of the appointment whether they can be there. That's usually the time span that most logical, most sensible people do. That's what people with businesses that are professional and have a sense of logic, that's what they do. This is the problem with service providers. This is why a lot of y'all aren't beating the allegations, because you want to be right. The first thing you want to do is argue. You want to like have this kind of sense of ego, this sense of power, when that's not your main concern. Your main concern is your business, no? Your main concern is making sure your customer is happy, no? Is that not what it is? Is it all about you? If it's all about you, you do your own nails, you do your own hair, you do your own lashes, and you pay yourself and you pay your bills with that. If it's all about you. But it's not. You need customers to pay your bills. You need customers to do what it is that you need to do. And that's why you're running this business. So you need to be respectful in a way that you understand that the customers are, in fact, paying your bills, are, in fact, putting money in your pocket. I've paid you 4 times of my hard-earned money. I've kept coming back. I've tipped you on top of that. On top of you being late. On top of you pushing back my appointment. I tipped you. I gave you all of your money. The one instance in which you deem I did something wrong, you are not accommodating at all. In which I was accommodating to you every time you messed up. A lot of you do not need businesses. A lot of you do not need businesses. A lot of you need to reevaluate whether it is a business you want to be running, or whether you would rather be running the Mean Girls Club. Like, let me know which one you want to do. Because the first thing was like, she was like, I don't need your little $20, something like that. You do. If you didn't need my little $20, you wouldn't ask for it. If you didn't need a little $20, that wouldn't be your deposit price. If you didn't need a little $20, you'd give me it back. If you didn't need it. She tells me how it looks on her taxes and how she can't give it back. At this point, ma'am, before I might have, probably not, but I might have listened. I might have been accommodating. Now I'm not. Now I'm not, because you just got disrespectful with me. So now I don't care about your money. I'm disrespecting your taxes, and I'm disrespecting your money. Because you disrespecting me, and that's where we going now. That's what we doing now. So like womp womp, womp womp, cry me a river. I don't care. I don't care, because you don't need it. Remember, you don't need it. So what are you telling me about your taxes for? It doesn't matter. You don't need it. You got it. Big money. She docked how much I owed her that day. So I paid her $27 and I left. And now, because you did all of that, you have lost a customer. Because I don't want to do business with you anymore. Congratulations. You played yourself. And I hope it was worth it. So before I do my hair, I'm just going to set my face. Yo, I am extremely That's I bought her a shoelace for her to wrap the sari around, but you guys are gonna see how it goes. I don't really have a tripod, y'all. I don't have a full-size tripod, so I'm trying to make it do what it is so you guys can see what's going on. So just left the Indian store, the Indian clothing store. It's called Pad My Indian Fashion. Lima, I think is her name. She was so helpful. Yesterday she was so helpful and helped me find this, because that was very last minute, you guys. She helped me find it, and then she usually takes a couple days, but she altered the blouse or the top for me in just like not even a day, a couple of hours. I said I wanted to be a little like casually late, but we're at extreme. We're definitely at extreme. Yeah, I am going to put the camera away soon and just go for a ride. You guys, I have these press-on nails. It's a 40-minute drive. So I'm gonna put on the nails while we drive, because I have 40 minutes. Why not? And look at my nails, y'all. Everything is almost DIY. My nails, my hair, my makeup. Look at me. Look at me. And I was telling somebody the other day, I don't know how to do my hair. I don't know how to do my nails. I don't know how to do my... And I know how to do a lot of things. I'm excited. I'm happy. Like, I'm happy for myself. Yeah, like I said, gonna let y'all go so I can get this done really quickly. Don't want any distractions. Sorry, y'all. You guys are in fact a distraction. So my apologies. I don't make the rules. Well, actually, I do. I did make that rule. One to go. We still got 30 minutes in the car. So good timing. We're making good timing. So I made it. They gave me this to put in my hair. I feel like it resembles something. It means something. Don't ask me what, because I didn't get a chance to ask. But once I know, I will tell you. I'm trying to be quiet because they're having like a ceremony inside, and I don't want to be distracting. So, as you guys saw, I was eating their traditional Indian food. I don't know if they do it just for baby showers or for all like major events, marriages and everything, like weddings and stuff. But the food was good, as always. And now the baby shower is pretty much over. So y'all, like I said, baby shower over. It was very, very nice. It was very beautiful. What can I say? It gave me a very different look into the Indian culture, and I think that was so beautiful. That's why I was so adamant about coming. I made it my mission to come because you don't get to experience every culture every day. So when invited me, I was like, I'm gonna show up. So I'm glad I got to go and experience something new, because life is all about experiencing new things and just immersing yourself in different cultures. That's what you do when you travel. I'm an avid traveler, and that's what I just did with this baby shower. Like I said, it was a beautiful ceremony, and you can tell that everything they did had something behind it, had a reason, had a meaning, and it was just showering the baby with love, like they do in American culture. Now, I really do wish that with American culture and Christianity that we had a kind of ceremonial thing for baby showers. I think ours are just kind of like parties and we just go to have a good time, which is nothing wrong with it, but I like that part. There was a ceremony and then there was like the part where they had a good time. I think that would be nice. I am in my bed. As you can see, I made it home. I made it home all good and all safe. I did take a shower, take off my makeup, and I went immediately to bed, y'all. Y'all can tell I had a good time because I was drained. Like, I went to sleep. I took the nap of the century. But then I remembered that I did not give the ending of this vlog to my besties. So I came back on just to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you for getting ready with me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.